I'm gonna reframe this here, go up, and I'm gonna run a new barn beam, or not a new barn beam, but an old barn beam across here, and then repost that. So it has something to sit on over there. That's my next project. But I gotta deal with all these nails from when this house used to have a wall right here. There used to be a solid wall here. So I gotta clean up this so the post barn beam I put on there sits flat and it's not just sitting there kind of rocking on all these little nails. It seems the cold is affecting my equipment too, just like this cord right here just snapping on the casing just from the cold. Well, now it seems my air line pressure regulator valve isn't working because I could turn this forward, back, nothing. So now I gotta replace it. I'll show you how to do that. Went to old Home Depot, got this one from Husky. Bada boom, bada bing. You want to make sure you get some Fed tape, and when you wrap it on there, you want to go clockwise, because that's the, if I can get it to stay, because that's the direction that the female portion of it will thread into. Because if it goes backwards, the tape can work against you and actually gunk up the bit. You won't get a good grab, and it won't get a good seal. So wrapping it clockwise is going to help the nut work its way on there as a lubricant also. Alright, yep, flow in the right direction. I think that'll do. Alright, now with the air hose. Oh man, it is cold today. Well, that didn't help any. Try to break it, never helps. And that's why you buy this roll 2 at a time. I just simply can't do it with my gloves on. Alright. Again, wrapping it clockwise across the threads. All right. Holds pressure. Turn right to go up. Left to go down. $20 Home Depot. Thumbs up. Here's one that should be obvious. Every time you use your air tools, give it a little oil. The first time I used my air tools straight out of the box, I put 6 drops in there, very first time. Every time after that, only 3. see if we can get that in there. Oh, there you go, perfect. See if I can get it to focus. There we go. Already got one in there. 2, 3. Ready to go. Let's go see what we can find in the barn. Some of these and some of those beams right there. Old barn beams. Some of those are going in the house. Now I gotta find which ones. Okay, at this point, I got my beam cut to length. It's gonna go up to there, run across, and up to there. It's gonna go sit under this. Now, working by yourself, sometimes you gotta get creative, because I gotta figure out how I'm gonna lift this thing. Okay, problem solved, I think. I made these little tables here that I'm going to use to pivot the beam on as it goes up, so I can rock it up. Okay, forgive me for not being a cameraman. So I got this beam up in here where I want it. Pretty flush. Flush as I can get it. And then I'm gonna build a new beam going down under it. Support it to the foundation. And same thing on this side. Okay, I got these Tiger brand jack posts from Home Depot. They were $56 each. I put 2 of them in the basement and I leveled it down there. Eventually I'm going to add these to the other far corner under the basement, under that corner of the house. But before I do, I knew I was going to use them for this project. As you can see, there's a gap above the beam that runs across. So this is what comes in the jack post kit. You got your jacking mechanism screw, and these 2 bolts are to lock it together when it's inside itself. I'll show you how to set that up. You put the large hinges flat on the plate. Insert the smaller post. It's got 2 holes in it that go all the way through. That's what the bolts are for. You're going to put your jack screw in there on the top and put it inside the plate at the top. Then you get your bolts. And you want to be as close to the top as you can with the jack screw all the way down. And you need to line up the holes on the closest or on its tallest setting. Never works on camera, right? Takes twice as long. Okay, now we're up here at the top. We need to get that jack screw extended. There we go. There you have it. Okay, you just seen me install these, what I'm gonna call beam guides. One on the front and back, one over there, and over there. I did that because I've got a feeling that once I get off the flat support of my little jig over there, that beam's gonna wanna swing either direction. So I just whip those together, put them in there, so that thing don't fall on me. Now when jacking something like this, you want to go back and forth, a little bit here, a little bit there. You don't want the space to get too much off, or it can just put a lot of lean on something, a lot of pressure somewhere. Hey! Hey! Beam guides. Oh yeah. That's working. Walking back to the barn to get another one of these timbers. Old beams. I'll get one of these here now. Alright, now I've got all my beams in the house, the ones that I want to put in this corner here. I've got them all cut to size. Now I got to cut out all these particular shapes to make them lock together the way I want them to.